She ends up going on an adventure with this older man, and they become very close. A young girl is forced to raise herself in her father's pub after he passes away. The girl is found by an older gentleman nicknamed Coyote. It is your typical mixture of action, adventure, comedy, mecha, sci-fi, and shonen. Together they are running from 2 federal investigators and a group of android assassins. What I found interesting was each of the 12 assassins had the names of the 12 months in a year. What really hooked me in this anime was the bond that formed between the young girl FRANXX and Coyote. Kannazuki no Miko made me have a lot of split feelings. It's about the sun and moon priestesses needing to come together to fight the evil that is coming to the planet. This anime is most well known for the fact that it has girls falling in love with one another, while one of them is in lingo with her childhood friend. The love triangle drama aside, I didn't find much else to redeem this show, but the love triangle itself was enough to make me want to finish the show. Keroro Gunsou, or Sergeant Frog, is one of my personal favorites. Keroro and his platoon come to Earth, or Pickle Pond as they call it, to try to take over. Instead, he ends up becoming friends with some of the humans on the planet and essentially becomes their pet. He does their house chores in return for living there. He often throws tantrums and comes up with schemes to take over the world, but they almost always fall through. They are usually just ways to acquire more money to be able to build his Gundam models. In the world of Cross Ange, everything you do is fueled by your magic. That's all fine and dandy until Princess Ange has to prove to everyone that she has magic and cannot summon any. This sets the nation into a panic. She tries to escape with her mother, but they eventually capture her. Unfortunately for Ange, if you have no magic, you're treated lower than dirt and sent away to a special island to be turned into a slave. There is a lot of fan service in this anime with both girl-girl relationships and boy-girl relationships. Full Metal Panic is about a kid who has spent his life in the military, until one day he receives orders to study up on the pop culture of today and go to high school to protect the lovely Miss Chidori. He is socially awkward at best and doesn't mind going to any location, even if it's the girls' changing room, if he feels that Miss Chidori is in danger. Who could get mad if he was only trying to save you? This girl, that's who. Date A Live is a school anime that is basically one giant dating sim. Options are presented to a group, they vote for their favorite, and when one of them wins, the main character has to recite the chosen answer to whomever he is speaking to. This sometimes leads to him being attacked. Any girl who is evil turns good for him, with a possible exception here or there. Not all girls can be tamed, you know. At least the girls who aren't targets can go easy on him, right? Macross Frontier is a sequel to the original Macross series, but you do not need to watch the previous seasons in order to watch it. A lot of people tend to like this season more due to its love triangle between the main 3 characters. The character designs are also a lot more visually appealing to most people. I personally like it because of the amount of singing that is involved. It drew me in from the very beginning. The characters in this anime have very unique personalities and are really fun to watch. There is a lot of mech fighting, but the other things going on in the show balance it out well. Darling in the FRANXX, kids have to partner up to join together to form a FRANXX mech. This comes quite naturally for some, and not so easily for others. That is, until they meet the correct partner later on, of course. Once you meet the correct partner, even someone deemed useless can grow up to become the most OP pairing there is. This new pairing that was supposed to never be ends up having to protect all of the adults and the other partner kids as well. But we all know the real reason to watch is Zero 2. The art in Aquarion Evol is stunning to me. The backgrounds are always drawn well, but most importantly, the girls are all super cute. Maybe I should talk a bit about the plot now. Nah. The best part of Aquarion Evol is the females. All of the characters are great, don't get me wrong, I love them all. It's just that the boys are useless until the girls come along to help them out and bond with them. They can't power up without them. It also has love triangles that pull you in as well. Current loves, past loves, there's a lot to take in here. Geass is about a country full of racism, an unknown being with mysterious powers, best friends being pitted up against one another, and so much more. Geass has the power to control others through your commands. The show starts with a boy trying to kill one of the nation's princes. Why would he do this, you may wonder? He is on a mission to kill all of the royals after seeing his mother get killed and sister paralyzed in front of his eyes at the palace. While on his mission of vengeance, he keeps up and acts as a fine student council member. Hey guys, if you like my videos, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell to get alerted for future uploads.